Chapter 5, Friend or Fiend. You're cornered in a dark alley by the man, no wraith, who just moments ago saved your life. You take a few shocked steps away until your back hits the grimy wall behind you. Our mom's lawyer is a wraith. The same kind of wraiths who have been trying to kill me and my sisters since the second we got our powers. There's only one kind of wraith, doll. But I'm not trying to kill you, and I'm not your lawyer. With a subtle gesture, Kane waves his arm away, but your sense of dread doesn't fade. And I'm supposed to just believe you? Let's hear him out. You sigh, lift your hands, spinning it in the air to freeze time for everyone but the two of you. To your relief, your magic responds. Yeah, right, convince me. He flinches, but then flexes his hands as he remains unharmed, marveling at a fly frozen midair near his head. That's some talent, witchling. Okay, first, ground rule, cut the pet names, cut the crap. What are you doing here? What do you want from me? It's simple, I'm here to help. I've defected from the bad guys, blah 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 blah. I got the lowdown on their plans. Interested? You stare at the striking wraith, searching his expression for any sign that he's trustworthy. He doesn't flinch under your scrutiny, and he doesn't look away. Look, we should get somewhere more discreet and fast. There'll be more wraithies about, and I know you want to know what I know. He reaches out a hand towards you, flashing a smile at once flirtatious, challenging, unexpectedly sincere. I mean, he did just save you, so... Your fingertips brush his, and a shiver runs through your body. It's just a heartbeat of a moment, but Kane definitely notices. But just as Kane reaches out to you... Get back, Willow! Rainier appears in a flash of light, sword gleaming in the glow of the street lamp. He pins Kane to the wall, the tip of his blade against the wraith's throat. He half coughs, half chuckles. Damn, Goldie. At least buy a guy a dinner first. Shut up! Before you can find the words to apply to this truly bizarre situation, Saf and Maggie come sprinting around the corner into the alley. Willow, what the hell's happening? And why is your mother's lawyer here? Right, everyone, this is Kane. He came here to... save my ass from wraith. He saved you from his own kind? That's incredible. More like incredibly suspicious. Why the hell would a wraith rescue a witch? The old mortal phrases, right. No good deed goes unpunished. As if your kind are capable of good deeds. Look, I don't know what to tell you. If Kane hadn't come when he did, I might not even be able to be here right now. Rainier clenches his jaw, his fingers tightening around the hilt of his sword. Rainier, I'm as confused as you are, but I think we should hear him out. At the very least, aren't you curious why he had every chance to kill me, and didn't? I guess I would like to know what kind of game he's playing. There, see? I knew we could be friends. Kane gasps as Rainier digs his sword just a little bit deeper into his neck. A tiny trickle of jet black blood springs from the wound. Don't get too comfortable, wraith. I won't hesitate to smite you in the ash. Come on, I know someplace safe we can go. Neutral grounds is your safe place? I love Brooks like a brother, but are you sure he'd be chill with arcane interrogations at his place of business? Where else are we gonna go? Where else are we gonna do it even? This might be a what he doesn't want, no, won't hurt him circumstance. Inside, Rainier wastes no time in pushing Kane into a chair in the middle of the shop, placing warding runes in a circle around him. You restraining Kane? Can you show me how? Absolutely, I'm not sure there's need for that, though. You've gotten pretty good at it all on your own. Return Rainier's rare smile with a nod, and pick up where he left off, tracing runes in the air with your finger. A sizzle of magic follows, and Kane grimaces as unseen forces pushing him deeper into the chair. Oh, ow. And here I thought we were becoming such good friends. Hardly. We're willing to hear you out for now, but I don't trust you, and I'm gonna make sure the wards are tight. Joke's on you, I'm into that. While Maggie leans against the wall, her arms folded tightly across her chest, you and Saf sink into your chairs across from Kane. Rainier stands vigilantly behind him, hand resting against his blade. What's so important that you cornered my sister in an alley just to tell her? Well, I'll be blunt. I came here to warn you. There's a real danger closing in on your cute little town, your cute little coven. Real evil. Unless Goldie here has been slacking on his witch lessons, I'm sure he's told you about the Wraith King. You know, the most ancient and powerful one who's ever lived, who your ancestors sealed away generations ago. And your sisters exchange worried looks. A sly smirk spreads across his face, and he clicks his tongue admonishingly. Damn, Goldie. You didn't even tell them about the king? He's about to break out and raise hell all over the mortal world? Impossible. If the safeguards were about to break, my superiors at the sanctum would have sounded the alarm. I hate to break it to you, but those are some things even your stuffy sky wizards can't protect. Wait. Rewind. Someone catch up the baby witches, please? Assume we don't know anything, Kane. Because we don't. Why didn't you tell us about the Wraith King before, Rainier? This is information we should have had. If a big bad wraith was on our tail, I would have liked to know about it. I would have been locking my doors and watching my back. And not taking leisurely walks alone at night, right? Well, I didn't mean to. I mean, that's not the point right now. I'm tired of all these omissions and half-truths. Rainier stands there taking your anger without objection, a small furrow in his brow. Why are we getting this information from a wraith, Rainier? He's lying. The Wraith King is sealed away. For now. But he's getting stronger every day, and your witchlings should know what they're up against. Most wraiths simply feed off the suffering that already exists. There's usually more than enough of it to go around. But the king's presence alone brings disaster and death to humanity. So we're talking like end of life as we know it? If only. The king doesn't want to end humanity. He wants to feed on human suffering until the end of time. Sounds familiar with, like, what's going on right now in the world. So if the king escapes, we'll all be completely screwed. If humanity's relying on us, might us well give up now? Might us? Really, Pixelberry? Might as well give up now. That's it. Game over. We're doomed. The Wraith King has been sealed for generations. He's behind multiple barriers, set up by incredibly powerful witches. Which is exactly why your little ragtag gang of witchlings doesn't stand a chance against him. Underestimate my coven at your peril, Wraith. Hey, I didn't come here to argue. I'm just saying, the king won't wait for your coven to get strong enough to defeat him. He's already breaking the seals that locked him up. Could this be true? Your ancestors did seal away the king, but as far as the seals, I haven't heard any news of them breaking. Wow, go figure. The king of all suffering figured out a way to conceal his prison break from his arch nemesis. What a surprising tactic to take. Grow up. He's coming. How else do you explain Straffa and Ferris going after your girls? They were supposed to be sealed away too. Oh, didn't know that either. We took care of Straffa already. But who the hell is Ferris? The king has disciples, lieutenants, he calls them. You've got Straffa, Master of Discord, Lord of Strife, General Jackass Supreme. Didn't seem like such a hotshot when I was driving hot poker through his throat. Hubris won't help you twice, Giz. He was fresh out of his jail, at a fraction of his power, but he got cocky. He has the subtlety of a hurricane. Something tells me he's not the worst we have to face. Gold star, sweet thing. I mean, the king is obviously #1 baddie, but Ferris doesn't mess around. You've got your work cut out for you with her. Great. More incredible news. Straffa's the whole thing is to play on Discord. Turn up the volume to 11, giving his devotees plenty of anger and chaos to feed on. Ferris, the mistress of doubt, is like a leech. She'll amplify your self-doubt, so her clan can feed on your anxiety and panic until there's nothing left. As if we don't have enough of that already. I bet my humanity that Ferris is somewhere brewing up trouble. She likes to travel, leaving whispers of doubt everywhere she goes. Fantastic. Any other lieutenants we should worry about? The Mistress of Deceit will be tricky. When she comes for you, she'll already have wormed her way into the fragile mortal minds to sow secrecy and distrust. If Straffa is a streamroller, Ferris is a leech, Mistress of Deceit is a gardener. I guarantee she's already planted seeds. I'm leaving the best for last. The Master of Desire, the Lord of Lust, the Scourge of Husbands whose wives have wandering eyes. Let me guess. That's you. He leans forward until he hits the limits of the wards and meets your eyes with a predatory smile. A shiver passes through you, but you can't look away. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. You're the Master of Desire. Now I know we can't trust you. You think you're smooth, sliding in here, talking crap about Straffa's lack of subtlety? This isn't a subtle play, it's madness. I mean, I didn't expect that reveal to go over well, per se, but I'm insulted. You'd be better not lying, Wraith, or I'll gut you right here and now. Yeah, there's no way one of Wraith King's right-hand men is interested in helping us. I'm telling the truth, and I can prove it. Halliwell, the youngest, is a dreamwalker, isn't she? I'll show you what I mean. Not sure I'm gonna like where this is going. Yeah, what do you want with Maggie? Let me project my consciousness over to mine, and the three of you can see what I saw. Watch my memories, see if I'm not lying. I don't know, Rainier? If Maggie's up for it, then I'll allow it. I'll be right here to pull you out if there's any sign of a problem. I'm game. Anything that'll help us get a leg up. You said you can bring other people into your dreams, right? Why don't Willow and I come with you? You know, for emotional support? I wouldn't mind the backup. I don't know. We need to know. I have my doubts about whether it's safe. It'd be good to see everything firsthand. Diamond choice! We need to see what he knows. But we go together. Kane levels his gaze at you and it sends a chill straight through your bones. Fine by me, little witches. First, let's take this outside. You can keep me all tied up. I like it, in fact, but being close to the shadows helps. As a group, you move out to the patio. The moon feels more distant, the shadows clinging closer than they ought. Kane gestures impatiently, and you join hands with your sisters. Hold still, witchlings. This ride might be a little bumpy. Oh. Maggie grips her hand tight, her arms jerking, and she closes her eyes as Kane projects his consciousness into hers. As her power courses through you inside, your vision grows cloudy. And when it clears again, you're standing in a dark, ancient chamber that gives you a sense of foreboding and unease. Maggie, your talent is seriously amazing. You look around in awe, feeling as though you're in a hyper-realistic VR game. I know this is just in our minds, but wow, I feel like we've been transported to a different world. Wicked cool. Makes me want to dream something awesome and have you play it back for me, like... Doesn't really work like that, but thanks. I think I'm gonna be sick. It's disorienting at first. No, it's not that. There's something seriously wrong about this place. A damp mist clings to your skin. A scent of sulfur, rot, choking in your throat. In the distance, you swear you hear low groans of agony. It feels... like hell. Suddenly, a door opens behind you. The three of you whirl around, but the wraiths that enter the chamber sweep by you as if you aren't there. Remember, this is just a memory. It's not happening right now. Yeah, it's just a pre-recording event from Kane's mind. Yeah, right, good. So we're in Kane's mind. I hope we don't get stuck here. Surprised he let us in. I don't know if he can read us. No, we're not worried about that. Hope we don't get stuck here. I didn't think that was an option. Rainier said he'll pull us out if needed. I trust him. But we won't need him, right, Max? Right? Let's just keep going. Wait, I hear something. The first deal's been broken. The third gate is opened. And the master will soon be free. You hurry to follow them, catching bits and pieces of their whispered conversation. You jump as a voice loud as cannon booms into the chamber. Fools! The cloaked figure strides into the room, followed by none other than Kane. The other race hurriedly bow low. What is this? You celebrate my return, and yet here I sit, still in chains. Yes, your majesty. Sorry, your majesty. That must be the king. You have only broken the first seal. Your work has only begun. He must be really dangerous. Even his flunkies look terrified of him. I can't imagine job security is great when you serve the king. One mistake and it's off with your head. I bet they don't even have casual Fridays. As the king continues to diatribe, you study Kane, standing relaxed at his position at the king's right hand. Had he already decided to betray the king when this happened? Would he really be telling us the truth? At that moment, Stropha strides in, a lazy malevolence in his countenance. Ah, my disciple, tell me the actions you take in my name. Tell me why the witches with kindred souls continue to walk the earth. Do you want me to be sealed away for eternity? I haven't been wasting my newfound freedom my leash. The Hallowell witches are at each other's throats and have already failed to unify, with a little help from my Discordians. And yet they still live. It's only a matter of time before they tear their own flimsy bonds apart. My soldiers can pick them off one by one. The king grabs the nearest wraith by the collar and shakes him. The wraith whimpers in pain. Destroy the bloodline that seals me away. That must be your focus. Don't forget the anchor. Fighting against a growing revulsion that sends tremors through your entire being. You step closer to the cloaked figure, trying to see his face, but all you can see is the way his fist tightens when he speaks of you. Is he enraged or afraid? Probably both. With a sudden movement, the king sends a wave of shadows into the air that resolves into a map. As you watch, dots like burning embers pulse across the face of the map. And if your soldiers want to sharpen their skills by wiping out lesser covens, here's where they can find them and end them. The king's shrill laughter fills the room, and the assembled race smile and disappear into the shadow. This is messed up, Maggie. I'm glad we didn't make you do this alone. But when you look at your sister, she's staring in horror down at a dark corridor, but you don't see anything there. What is it, Max? There's something here. I haven't been completely forthcoming with you. I've been seeing something in my dreams, or more accurately, feeling it watching me, stalking me. I thought it was just in my own dreams, but it's here too. Oh my god, Max. What are we gonna do? Can you even vanquish a nightmare? Don't panic. We're gonna figure this out, okay? Together. This was scary, yeah, but it gave us an opportunity to get out of our enemy. We have to make the most of it. Your sisters exchange small smiles, shaking the concern for a brief moment. Yeah, but if someone's able to invade memories or, like, dreams or whatnot, then they're able to know you were there for this. That's how this stuff is working, or should work. Will is right. When a world-ending freak is coming for you, your only real option is to fight. In the meantime, though, let's get the hell out of this place, yeah? You nod and take one more look around with a shiver, then cling your sisters as your vision clouds again, and you are thrust back to reality. Back on the patio of neutral grounds, Maggie seems to shaken to speak, so you fill Rainier in on what you witnessed. If the king breaks free, not only could it spell doom for which kind, it would be a start of cataclysmic war between guardians and wraiths. We've only just discovered our talents. Now we're facing a war between supernatural creatures? This feels way above our pay grade. We're brand new at this. Surely there's somebody else. I'm with Willow. A few weeks ago, I didn't even know I had sisters, much less magic. Now we have to stop the king from destroying the world? She shakes her head and you sense she's about to panic. Can't we rally the other guardians and witches in an army or something? There might be something we can do, but it'll take effort to convince the others we can trust a wraith. Rainier, in Kane's memory, the king mentioned something about a seal that was recently broken. What could that have been? It might have something to do with your late mother. When she died, everything started to change. When our talents awoke. And I found you both. You think her death was something to do with the king? It warrants further investigation, that's for sure. Hey, don't forget about me, I want to help too. And why would a wraith want to bring down his own king? I got sick of following someone else's orders, that's why. He's a damn tyrant. Besides, the king seems to want Willow dead specifically, and I happen to think it'd be a waste of such a pretty face. Careful, Kane. You're laying it on a little thick there. What can I say? If I'm about to be smited in ash, I might as well shoot my shot. You're so full of it. Full of what? Charm, wit, raw animal, magnetism? Try arrogance and conceit. Ah, you'll love it. Watch yourself. I might still decide to slice you in two. Well, whatever. I, for one, vote to accept Kane's help. We could use all the help we can get. Willow, if Kane hadn't been here tonight... I don't want to think about it, Max. What about you? I believe he's telling the truth about the king, but I don't trust his intentions. Maggie, after I let you inside my head, I'm wounded, man. I say absolutely not. Shocker. Come on, Willow, you're my only hope. Personally, I'm on the fence. After I save your life, Willow, you really play hard to get. I don't trust him either, but his insight might be too invaluable to pass up. Are you sure, Willow? No, but I don't think we can afford to throw away our biggest advantage here. But some insider info helps you sway to my side. I know for a fact that tomorrow night a group of wraiths is gathering in town to accost mortals and cause general mayhem. Tomorrow where? I'll tell you everything. I'll even help you fight them. Prove my loyalty. Take the night. Talk amongst yourselves, consider it, but don't take too long. I have a counter offer. You stay here bound, telling me all you know about the king, and I won't kill you. Rainier, I can't keep a bound wraith at my friend's coffee shop. We have to at least loosen the leash for now, while he still seems to need us. Hey, just to show you there's no hard feelings, why don't I sweeten the pot a little and show you how to make anti-wraith potions. He gives you a slanted grin as Rainier reluctantly releases the wards, showing you his empty sleeves like some birthday party magician. Make potions that'll be tactical, helpful, diamond choice. It surprises me that a bunch of people's reaction to this book are like last chapter. It's like, who is this person? What does he want? Oh my yards. Listen, just go watch the OG Charmed. You'll know. Seriously, not even kidding. Just go watch the OG Charmed. After Saf makes an SOS call to Penny, you waste no time and taking Kane to the apothecary. His eyes rove the shelves expertly, while Penny blinks blearily from the surprise wee hours of the morning visit. Thanks again for offering to help. This is the first time we'll actually have a weapon to defend ourselves with. Other than me, of course. Don't you feel weird, though? Betraying your kind, attacking other race. We're not exactly the most loyal bunch. Besides, I'm simply protecting our mutual interests. You get something you want, I get something I want. Everybody's happy. Kane collects the needed ingredients quickly, and you head to Penny to check out. I see right through you. You're just trying to spend more time with me. He grins and winks at you. Oh, you got me. Ever since I laid eyes on you, I've been bewitched. Ha! You elbow him laughing, feeling a heady mix of butterflies and adrenaline that comes from flirting with a literal danger. It's a little messed up. Maggie and Saf come up the aisle to join you at exactly the wrong time. Yeah, you were literally reading our dead mom's will at the time, so... Kane takes a potion ingredients to Penny at the register. Let's see, a dash of powdered obsidian, pinch of graveyard dirt, petals of a black dahlia, a freshly peeled onion. What would you need that for? Just trust me. As Penny disappears to the back, Kane turns to the rest of you. There's one thing we'll need that she won't have. The tears of a witch. Oh, that's easy. I can totally cry on command. I was great at Helenia and Midnight Ever's Dream. Kane provides her with the tiniest glass vial. She holds it up to her eye, but nothing happens. Well, I can't do it with everyone watching. Here, Willow, think of something really sad. She thrusts the vial at you. No problem. I'll think about the ending of Titanic. My student loan balance. Oh, yeah. No, I know people who have that massive issue. Animal charity commercials. Listen, okay, some of those are really sad. Like, who is it? Sarah McLachlan and the dogs and... And you're like, oh my god. I'm gonna do that one. I'm not sorry because it's true. Quick, Zaf, start singing. Yep, 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 what did I just say? Oh, in the arms of an angel. You conjure up the thoughts of shivering puppies, abandoned kittens, and boxes. Oh, they all need medical attention so bad. Your eyes well up. Almost there. What's the holdup? I got to the part of the commercial where they want my credit card number, and suddenly I'm dead inside. Oh, it's true. God damn it. This is gold. This is gold. That's capitalism for you. I peeled your onion for you, though I'm not aware of any potions that require Plan B it is. Kane takes the onion out of Penny's hand and tosses it to Saf, who catches it reflexively. Hey, what was that? The onion's pungent aroma wafts up to her eyes, and before long the tears are flowing freely. Perfect. You hurry to collect the tears in a pile. Saf holds still just long enough, then throws the onion to the ground. I want to be mad at you, but that was kind of genius. Come on, babe, let's go rinse your eyes. You two can mix up the potion in one of my cauldrons over there. Penny and Maggie take a crying Saf to the back, and you head to a display of cauldrons against the wall. Alright, the potion symbol, but shockingly effective. Combine the ingredients and imbue them with your intent to use against the race. What do you mean? Whatever effect you want the potion to have. Usually a single word command will do the trick. My intention is... dance. You know what? Why not? I honestly say I've never seen an effect like that used before. What can I say? I'm an original. This is gonna be hilarious. Anything else we should know? You said you wanted to be helpful. Sighs, and with a little eye roll, his carefree attitude gives way to a serious one. Wraiths are creatures of darkness. They get stronger in the presence of negative emotion. That means fear, pain, trauma, so try not to cry too much when your feelings get hurt, and keep a lid on the whole self-doubt in case of Ferris. Believe in yourself, rah-rah. You roll your eyes, but a smile tugs at the corner of your lips. Thanks, Kane, for the potions, too. I mean it. You nudge his foot with your toe, and he looks up at you, surprised. Yeah, just try not to die tonight. Won't be great for me if I'm seen fighting on your side, you know? You decant the potion in individual bottles for you and your sisters, and with a wave to Penny, you part ways with Kane at the door. Late the next day, you and your sisters talk around the table with Rainier. After talking to the other guardians in the sanctum, things still aren't clear. The ward's ceiling and the king also block him from our vision. Then why don't you march your ass down there and see about it? But that doesn't mean you disproved it either, does it? What about the first seal? Have you figured that out yet? My friends in the sanctum are doing some investigating. We'll have answers from them soon. We might not have time to wait for soon. I know what I saw in the memory. It was good enough for me. My dreams may be weird, but they've never been inaccurate. But wraiths are masters of manipulation. You might be playing right into his hands. I hate to say it, but I think it's best we take Kane's offer. I still have reservations, but I won't turn down help, not now. I need some air. Rainier, looking troubled, pushes away from the table and heads into the other room. Better go catch him before he goes poof again. You hurry after him. His face is full of barely concealed emotion, and he can't bring himself to speak. Rainier, what choice do we have? You can trust in yourself and your sisters and face the race alone. Yeah, that worked out real well for my mom, huh? Making hard choices is necessary sometimes, Rainier. I'm sorry if you don't like it, but you can't do everything for us. I know, believe me, I know. Our ancestor sealed him away the first time, right? If we're the ones who will have to do it again, we'll do it. But we'll do it our own way. Willow, he gazes at you for a long moment. His expression open, vulnerable, unguarded for once. What is it? Whatever he was about to say disappears behind his stoic mask once more. Just be careful. Just then, the front door bursts open and Rainier pushes you behind him. You've got some explaining to do, ma'am. Oh. Hello, Brooks. Hello, Rainier from the coffee shop? Now I really need an explanation of what's going on. Brooks? No, listen, I checked the security footage from last night. Can you explain why you were conducting some ritual in my place of work? Your sisters hear the raised voices around the corner. Brooksies, it's so good to see you again. That isn't. You, better come sit down, Brooks. I'm sorry. We needed a safe place to talk. Oh, because it looked like more like an interrogation to me. Yeah, because it kind of was. Okay, I'm ready. The explanation can happen anytime now. You take a deep breath, shooting one last look at your sisters, who shrug acceptingly, and Rainier, who gives you a nod of confirmation. I trust Brooks. You're not the only person I know, or I got to know in all these months at the coffee shop, Willow. You tell Brooks everything. It takes a while. So you see, that's why we had to keep Kane at neutral grounds while we interrogated him about the king. All this makes a lot of sense, actually. Honestly, I've had suspicions for a while now. I mean, have you seen the people coming out of the apothecary? Why does Santa Renata need an apothecary? So you're just chill with us? Should have known. You'd take it like a champ. You've always been a real one, Brooks. Giggity. I mean, it'll definitely take a bit of time to get used to, but at least now you'll never be late for work. Oh, he's got you there. Saf wraps Brooks up in a bear hug. You look over at Maggie, and you can almost think you've slowed down time with how long her wide eyes linger on Brooks before she looks away in embarrassment. So, you know the other big surprise in our life? The heretofore unknown younger sister? This is Maggie's. She's, single. Although that is extremely recent and irrelevant. What? You are? I've been looking forward to meeting you, Maggie. These two, almost feel like they're the sisters I never had. You have a sister. Yeah, but you're the ones I never had. An odd clattering sound suddenly distracts everyone. Attention outside. Stay here. Keep Brooke safe. I'll check it out. Find Kane outside, chucking rocks at your window from beyond the porch. We're not in the 80s rom-com, Kane. You can use the doorbell. Your house is warded against my existence, sweetheart. Your guardian saw to that. Did you forget about our date? We'll go with you tonight as a test. If your intel is good and isn't a setup, we will strongly consider an alliance. Fair enough. I'll just have to keep proving myself to you that that's what you need. You lock eyes with him, trying to read either truth or deception in those cool, cryptic depths and come up empty. He might as well have a force field around him. It's time to go. Call your coven. You and your sisters arm up and go with Kane, stepping into the shadows in front of your ancestral home, only to find yourself stepping out in the dark recesses of an underpass downtown. So, this is how you get around? Anywhere there's darkness, I can be. It beats public transportation by a mile. God, it would be amazing during the nighttime. Hey, your buzzkill guardian wasn't part of the deal. Do you think I would let my coven walk into a race trap unprotected? I don't know, you could have, hid somewhere and... Hey, get over yourselves. I sense something coming. Dark smoke begins to unfurl out of thin air right in front of you. Wraith after wraith after wraith appears, clogging the underpass with shadows and a malevolent stench. What's going on? No one's supposed to be here. They're just early to the party. All at once, they rush at you and your allies. You see your sisters and Rainier spring in action, bursts of radiant light clashing with curls of darkness. Separate them, freeze, stop them. You throw up a hand, freezing them momentarily. Hurry, Saf, turn into a weapon or something. I'm on it. But then you watch as, with a flurry of blue eye light, Saf cycles between forms, unable to settle on one. In your distraction, the race break free much faster than you were expecting. At least I gave us a few seconds. What's a little witchling doing out past her bedtime? Unlike the others, this one doesn't bother with weapons. He seems more self-contained, suave, as he swings at you. Pure darkness splits open the very air, burning your skin where it touches you. Ah! His shadow aura flares. He seems to shudder through the darkness, unnaturally fast, knocking you over. He leers over you, splayed on the pavement. Can't outrun your shadow, silly girl. You reach for your magic and just find a sick well of emptiness. You know what you want to do. You can feel the power, it's just out of reach, as if shying away from your will. I guess I gotta do this analog. I'll grab something to use as a weapon, a shield. We'll do weapon. Your hand scrambles over the pavement seeking something, anything, and wraps around the cold circumference of a glass bottle. Yeah. You hit him over the head with it, and it shatters in a shower of glass and dark blood. Barely holding your own, you see others locked in hand-to-hand combat with Mags and Saf. I'll wear your skin. Okay, ooh. You've really got to work on your one-liners. Fool. I've Kindred's anchor where I want her. Kill her and the others will fall. Okay, this is getting old. Potion time, girls. As the race rally around their apparent leader for another attack, the three of you retrieve your vials of potion and dash them to the ground at the race feet. Get off me, idiot. I can't help it, boss. Kane doubles over in laughter as the race couple up and begin waltzing like some horrible mockery of a Regency romance. I can't stop dancing. I think I missed my calling. Let go of me, attack the witches! This is the happiest day of my miserable life, but all good things must come to an end. Kane conjures an oily black ball of fire between his palms and fires it at the race. It consumes them down to their still dancing feet. Willow, Magnolia, Saffron, is everyone alright? We're fine, just between you, the potions, and Kane's powers, we've made short work of them. Really? I'm one of the 4 horsemen, baby, remember? I guess being the king's former right-hand man comes with certain privileges. Oh, please. Kane might have helped, but that victory was all us. I mean, it is true, he just stood there and waited. In the aftermath of the fight, something twinkling catches your eye. What's this? You bend to pick up a small, oddly shaped stone and show it to Rainier. It's some sort of magic sigil. I've never seen anything like it before. It's wraith magic, of course, if you haven't. I'll do some digging, but it's definitely one of Farah's. She's already heard hunting you. Yeah, I think I've been feeling her influence. Me too. I couldn't decide what form to take, and then I was just shifting out of control, like when I first started. Hold up, where's Maggie? She was just... Here. A hazy Maggie appears out of thin air as she's pulling herself through jello. Are you alright? Yeah, I think so. I phased into liminal space and got stuck for just a few seconds, but I'm good now. Are you sure? There are dangerous things even in our dreams, Maggie. I know, and I felt it again. A presence, something following me. Well, the more reason to work together. Your sister's being dream-stalked. Ferris is on the prowl. Your powers are on the fritz. Did I not come through? I mean, that's the biggest wraith fight we've ever had, and we aren't any worse for wear. It was pretty nice having the extra firepower, gotta say. You meet Rainier's gaze, who frowns and then nods in resignation. I have to admit, you did what you said you'd do. If my coven doesn't have a problem with it, then you can stay for now. You have your alliance, Kane. He nods. You expect a smug victory smirk, but his expression is solemn as once more he extends his hand to you. Shake it. You grip his hand firmly, locking eyes with him. I can't help feeling like this is a bad idea. Sweetheart, if only you knew how many times I've heard that. So what's next, Mr. Inside Man? How do we find Ferris and kick her ass? There's a lot of questions that need answering, but first the sigil, Wraith. Rainier holds out his hand, and Kane drops it in the palm with an acquiescent shrug. Guys, I think I might have a new problem for us to deal with. You, Saf, Kane, and Rainier turn to see Maggie staring into a spray of broken glass on the ground. Looking over her shoulder, you see a fragmented reflection gazing back at you, but nothing where Maggie should be. Why don't you have a reflection? How the hell would I know that? Yeah, that's not good. Let me guess, it's like Ferris or something? I don't know. Without further ado, thanks for watching. Love your beautiful faces. Remember to tune in for more content. Like, share, and subscribe, because duh, it helps out the channel, helps out the community, and it's a great way of just, you know, fulfilling my wish, and then also, you know, trying to bring more into the fold. I mean, there are almost 4,000 videos on this channel. Tons of content, right? Like, tons of things. And then, like, there's so much more that I could be adding, but I try not to, like, put too much on the channel at once, because I don't want you guys to... I know some of you are only choices-centric, or some of you like a lot of the variety that I offer, and then some people only like certain things. You know, I try not to let it all get lost in the jumble, so I try and diversify across other sites as well, let's put it that way. So that's why I got the little purple thing there on the bottom. You know, there's a place that I do content. Soon enough there might be a green one. You know, if you guys know of the one place I might be there. I don't know if you're interested in that, but again, I'm trying to, you know, a lot of smart people in the world have always said, you know, whether it be Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, Elon, the whole nine yards, they always say to put your eggs in different baskets, to always diversify, to keep things going, to try new things, etc. Don't just focus on one specific avenue, because if I focused on just choices, let's be honest, we'd be hurting, okay? I'm noticing a lot of like views across numerous channels, numerous other creators, that the views just aren't there. That a lot of you guys have shared with me, and as well as others, that your loss of interest in choices is very apparent. And so, you know, I'm trying to remedy that, right? The whole situation that happened a couple of years ago with, you know, the whole world didn't help matters any. And a lot of places that I was collaborating with, was working with, was giving input, the whole nine yards, and even so much as going as there was one app that I was literally working with a dev on for, you know, getting this content out, you know, in terms of another app that was like choices, and it was really solid content. Unfortunately, because of everything, a lot of people fell under financial hardships. Some places had to close. Some people had to, you know, go do regular things to generate financial means, and so a lot of things have slowed to a snail's pace, if not been completely erased, right? And then also, unfortunately, some of those people also did pass way before their time, in my opinion, right? So, you know, there's been a lot been going on, and so I'm trying to, I don't know, I'm always open for more suggestions from you guys, but I'm also trying to include other content as well that's not just a mobile app, but is something that you might genuinely enjoy. And as a creator, I'm trying to go through it and show you what's capable or what's a good game, and I typically only want to cover good games, right? Because it's something that I genuinely want to enjoy and that I want to share with you. So you may be like, you know what, I really enjoyed that gameplay. I'll go out and I'll get that game and I'll play it myself. And that is something where I want you guys to trust in me. Typically, I will give a review about a game and say, hey, game was worth it, this game wasn't worth it. And yeah, no, so I don't know what else to do. I'm just trying to grow the channel, grow the community, and just try and make something with what we have and what we all share, which is this family we have together. So thanks for watching. Love your beautiful faces. Let me know in the comment section below down, you know, what you thought of this chapter, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace.